This video of QualityStocks, today is Tuesday, May 31st, 2011, and we're going to wrap up the month with a look at ALXA Pharmaceuticals. It's a NASDAQ Global Market stock trading our ticker ALXA. See a big gap down here in October, being a biotech. I'm assuming that was news-driven. Putting itself together a nice uptrend since finding a bottom here in December. Still a large gap to fill, but a strong move made on Friday, up 10.49%, 1.4 million shares traded, was good volume. Going to take a look at these indicators and see what they're telling us. See the MACD just now breaking through its downward channel. Looks like it's going to break to the top side of it. A little bit closer of a look, you can see the histogram bars just now breaking back through zero, showing a bullish cross is happening. Very similar with PPO, also the bullish cross. ADX we reference a lot of times when it gets down near 10, look for the reversal. Be looking for that trend line to be broken in the longer term. Positive and negative DI is in nice position. Of course, the buying pressure on Friday, the positive DI broke through the negative DI. Nice position to continue a climb. MFIs, a little bit of separation, but nothing to be too concerned with at this point. It's just not that great. But we're seeing the 14 and 21 both starting to turn up, heading towards 50. Of course, you want to see that break of 50. 7's moving along nicely. 14 and 21 should continue to follow. Again, very nice look there. Accumulation distribution, we'll look for that trend line to be broken. That's an upper end. It hasn't been above it in a year. So you want to see some higher highs get made. Shaking money flow, even with the big drop ever since, you can see pretty much spent the majority of the time in the green, showing buying pressure's been strong. With the move over the last couple days, moving back towards zero, looks like it's about ready to move back into the green. CCI, nice upward trend. Of course, by definition, that break of 100 right there is the buy signal. The full still. Not a huge move upward through here, but making some higher lows. And of course, the end of last week showed some more momentum coming into this play. I want to see both these lines get back through 50 and start trending over there to show even more strength with this chart. And the tricks, you can see kind of on the bottom side of a channel right now. Somewhere right through that area. A bullish cross looks like it's about ready to happen, so we're going to look for this channel to continue. We'll look for that upper trend line to be broken to show even more strength in this. But right now, for a lagging indicator, it's in a very nice position, showing that there's some good strength coming into this play. RSIs, even the longer terms, these red and gold, 14 and 21, have moved through 50. That's a very bullish sign. 7 just now breaking through 70, up in what momentum traders call the power zone. Again, nice look, upward momentum, that break to the upper half of the indicator, all positive things. So we'll look for continuation there as well. As far as the candles go, you see this was holding a pretty solid support level here at $1.34, even up to maybe $1.35 or so. But I'm going to look for the lower end of Friday's candle to hold. You can see it had a low of 143. That was actually moving through a pretty good resistance level. It was a resistance level in the past as well. So on any pullbacks, I'm going to want to see that hold. It could dip a little bit lower to hold the support level again. But I really want to keep my eye on that upper end of it. It also keeps my stop loss with a right around 10% parameter, which is something that I like to see. Importantly as well, it moved over top of the 50-day moving average again yesterday, which is always a bullish indication. And I'm going to look for resistance to come into play right there around this $1.65 area. You can see it ties in with the 200-day moving average, which is registered in 166. It was an old high through here at 168, old high there at 166, 165 again. That was a tough spot for it. So I'm going to look for it to try and break out of that channel. But I want to see volume stay strong. Of course, charts trading over top of both the 50 and 200-day moving averages are both bullish. And what that'll do is in time, it'll roll this 200-day and get the 200-day start to trend upward. And that's what you really want to see in a long-term bullish chart. Of course, it's going to meet some more resistance on the upper end here at $1.80, of course. Try and make a new high, continue an upward channel. And in a long term, you'll be looking for this gap to see if it's going to continue the upward trend and fill that gap all the way up to $2.69. Obviously, a long ways from where it is right now, more than $1 a share. And we always look at things in the short term first. And these indicators are really starting to turn and trying to become bullish. Develop some long-term patterns to them in a bullish trend. And that's going right along with the idea that the chart is developing an upward channel, making higher lows. And now it needs to continue to make higher highs, which would put you somewhere right through there, which this is the channel I'd be looking for on the upper side, because it has been regularly making the higher high. Right now coming off the lower side of the channel. This could be in a nice position to continue upward movement. So it's got a few bits of resistance in front of it, and a major component with trying to move back over top of the 200-day moving average. But overall, it's a very nice chart. Something I'll be keeping an eye on over the next few months to see how this performs. As always, it's merely my interpretation of the ALXA chart. The same with QualityStocks. Thanks for watching and trade smart.